Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I want to do like a really fast intro because I just need to do like a giant disclaimer for the video. I just want to let you know before you decide to proceed, if you haven't read by the title, because I'll make sure I put in the title and in the thumbnail, but this is a spoiler reading vlog, so we're going to be spoiling some parts of the book that some parts that happened in A Court of Mist and Fury and A Court of Wings and Ruin of the ACOTAR series. I just wanted to do like a really quick disclaimer because I don't like coming across these videos if I'm not expecting to be spoiled, so I don't want to accidentally spoil anybody. But I don't really do videos like this, and I used to be so against it, but honestly after doing it I had so much fun, and I'm really considering doing more of these. Obviously I'll like put a disclaimer so nobody like accidentally watches a spoiler reading vlog, but I had so much fun. It felt like talking to like a friend about a mutual book that you both have read, and sorry, it's been a long day. I just got off of work, but yeah, I had so much fun, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading vlog. Again, it's not going to be aesthetic because they're just like quick reading updates and quick snippets, but I had fun regardless, and I had fun like getting my reactions and talking about it with you guys. So please be aware that this is not aesthetic whatsoever. It's just reading and doing reading updates during a really busy week, and you'll probably see why. And I had so much fun, so I hope you guys enjoyed this reading vlog. And again, this is a spoiler reading vlog, and I will catch you guys in the next clip. And I'll do like a little countdown after this, just so that whoever doesn't click out of it yet, but this is your chance to click out of the video if you don't want to be spoiled. But I'll put like a little countdown right after this, and then we'll jump into the vlog. So I'll see you guys in the next clip. Enjoy. Guys, I actually don't have my camera with me, so I'm just gonna film. Also, this is my reading light, but I'm just filming like a really quick mini check-in. I actually haven't started this reading vlog like in a formal intro, and this is definitely not gonna be my formal intro because I'm like getting ready for bed. But I feel like when I do reading vlogs, I'm more what is it called? I'm more accountable when it comes to reading. So I think I'm gonna start a reading vlog. I just feel like I noticed that I am like more involved with reading. I'm also gonna try not to say like so much. Also, I do look like a glazed donut because I have like all my serums and moisturizer and everything on right now. But I wanted to do like a reading vlog. I have like a Jordan Land reads her reading vlog going on in the background, and I'm reading the second book to A Court of Mist and Fury. I kind of want to get this series done because I really wanted to read this one because I heard that this one's really good, and my friend's like obsessed with it, so she made me want to read this series, and she actually got me started on it. But I really want to start reading a lot of Sarah J Maas's books because I actually want to get into like A Throne of Glass and like that whole series and everything. And yeah, so I'm just doing like a little quick check-in, and I also just wanted to, I don't know, I just feel like I haven't really been in the biggest reading mood, not because I'm not excited to start the second book, but I think because I'm debating about possibly like moving out of my like current home into another one. Like my lease is up and I'm debating about just moving. So whenever you have like those big life changes, you just can't really focus on things, and books right now is kind of hard for me to focus on. So I don't know, it's been a lot lately, but I want to be able to read and stay accountable with reading because I feel like it's just nice to have like to wind down and to have something to look forward to, especially because I've been really like inspired to keep up with my channel, and I've been like loving the booktube community lately. I just feel like everybody's like, as I'm looking at my Goodreads, it's so funny because I was like scrolling on there and I realized that, I don't know, it's just like, it's crazy how you can just not know people but you know them so well because you guys can talk about books and you know like the type of books that they like and how they are when it comes to like their reading. So it's crazy. Like you could have so many friends but they're not like your actual personal friends, but you feel so close to them. Like it's just a close community. I'm not gonna ramble too much. I didn't really want an update looking like this, but I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna do it. And I'm just gonna do like a really quick check-in, and I'm on page, let's see, I started it yesterday. I'm on page 18 right now, so I just kind of want to get it started. And just kind of get it, just a little part of it done. I'm not planning on reading a lot. I'm just not really in the big reading mood tonight. I think because I was just editing and prepping a lot of things today, and it's my Monday. So yeah, I forgot to say it is Monday right now. But yeah, I'm gonna do like a quick check-in, and I mean, this is my check-in, and I'll probably see you guys on the next clip. Bye. Okay, this is one update, and this is actually gonna be, I think I'm gonna do like a spoiler reading vlog. I never really do these. Actually, I don't think I've ever done like a spoiler reading vlog, but when the freak did Tamlin and Faber get married. Like, I was just so thrown off by that. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how I feel about Tamlin. He's not, I don't know. There's something about him. It just seems like too fairy tale where it's like, something's off. I don't know what I don't trust it. I don't know what it is. But anyways. Hello guys. I always think that because I have my camera, I'm gonna be filming on my camera, but I just am so lazy to go to the office and grab it, and honestly, like, it's not even that far. Today is currently Sunday and I want to do a check-in. It's been a minute since I actually checked in with this reading vlog. I want to do like a quick reading update. I'm on page 314 right now in A Court of Mist and Fury, and so I don't know, I think I'm kind of like in a mini, I wouldn't say like reading slump, but I'm not really like as motivated to read right now because I don't want to jinx it, but we're possibly like in the process of possibly moving, and because of that I feel like I just can't focus on reading because I just have so many things I need to like handle and get done and just kind of figure out right now. So I'm switching in between like reading physically and then also like the audiobook of it, and I'm not gonna lie, the audiobook is not bad. I don't really like Rhysand's voice in the audiobook because obviously it's like her kind of mimicking it, like the narrator, but I'm trying to like tune that out, and honestly it's the only way I can get a lot of reading done still, because I think I started like on chapter 18 before I got this far up to I think chapter 30, I think that's where I'm at, or wherever 314 is. And yeah, so that's been really helping me. I've also been like in my little Switch kick again, so I've been wanting to play like Stardew Valley. I finally got like a chicken coop and a couple chickens, so I'm like back into like wanting to play my Switch, and whenever I get into those moods it's hard for me to kind of stay on my reading game. But anyways, because of this whole moving process, or if we're possibly moving, I just noticed that reading has been kind of difficult for me, so I'm gonna probably be doing a lot of audiobook like updates. I think I'm gonna make this my first spoiler vlog, or like my first spoiler reading vlog, and I know it's the second book, but I think it's more exciting because a lot of people like the second book anyways, and I'm honestly kind of liking the second book. I'm not gonna lie though, I do really love this one, especially because Rhysand's more present in this one, but I think in comparison to like the first one, I do like the first one a lot too. Like I actually really like the first one. I think maybe because I was expecting to not like it as much, but I actually really enjoyed it to the point that I feel like so far they're like both the same. There are some parts in here where I'm getting like a tiny bit like, I don't want to say bored, but then quickly like right after you get really excited again, like when you're going to like Valeris and the Night Court, and then Rhysand like pops up and just makes it so much more exciting. And I'm not gonna lie, this is really making me just dislike Tamlin even more, and I'm just gonna be honest, I'm not like a Tamlin fan, and I mean, I don't know, I don't trust him. I don't know how I feel about him, but I think this is more exciting to do a spoiler vlog because you get to like freely talk about the book like as if you're talking about with someone who's read it. And so yeah, so I don't know how I feel about doing spoilers, because if you feel bad, I hope no one like comes across this by accident, but I'm gonna try to like put as much warning that this is a spoiler vlog. But yeah, today it's Sunday. I do have to go back to work tomorrow, but I am gonna be going out for sushi tonight with some of our friends, and yeah, so I'm just kind of literally just watching Miss Mango Butt right now, like her vlogs. I love her vlogs. I'm probably gonna try to read tonight. It's like my goal to kind of wind down and get a little bit more reading done, but I just had to do like a quick update because I have not been updating this vlog, but also I have not really been reading as much. So there's that, and I will probably see you guys in the next clip. To do like a little reading update. I have not really been checking out my vlog. It's just been so crazy and so busy, and I think it's because like we're trying to coordinate like our move, and like trying to do it from out of state is actually quite hard. We applied for a place today, so I'm like fingers crossed. I'm hoping so much, but of course I don't want to get my expectations up. But anyways, I'm not going to go in depth about that right now. I just want to do an update for A Court of Wings and Ruin. I'm gonna be honest, I have not really been as invested into it. I do like it, and honestly I think overall, like if I were to have like the proper mental capacity to keep a track of everything going on in this book, I know for a fact I would really like it. I think it's because like I am a mood reader, and I'm just trying to, the hard thing about a series is like, it's like you try to stay up with them so you don't forget like what happened, but then the thing is like you have to read them like back to back, and so that's what I've been doing. And I just feel like, I don't know, I think after reading like the big hefty book, I'm like, okay, I'm ready to read something else, but I also have not. I just jumped into the next one because I don't want to forget everything that has happened. And so I think that's why I'm just like kind of forcing myself to read it, which is like not fun, and it has nothing to do with the book itself. Because like on a critiquing level, I really do like the books. I really do like Sarah J Maas's writing, and I'm honestly like really interested in reading her like Throne of Glass series and her other series, if she has other series. I just like her writing style a lot, to where I really do like these. But I'm gonna be honest, all the stuff that's like happening in this book, I'm just like, I'm not really as invested into it as much as I'd like, and I don't think it has anything to do with the book itself, so I wouldn't give like a bad review on it. It's me. It's just because I have so much stuff going on and it's like hard to focus. But I do have to admit, the like romance between Feyre and Rhysand is so freaking cute. Like every time they have any interactions, it's like she just knows how to write a really good romance. The only thing I just don't like is like some of her choice of descriptions for certain situations, like some of the things that she like whenever Feyre is like nervous, her toes curled, or like when she always does the vulgar gestures like flipping people off, and I'm like, I can see why people get rid of that. Like, why did she keep doing that? But yeah, overall, like I do like it. I just, oh, I might have to check back in with you guys because my break is done and I didn't realize it's so short, so I'll check in back in with you guys a little bit later, and yeah, bye. Hi guys, welcome, or not welcome. Why am I starting this like vlog? I wanted to do like an update because I just feel like today has been really hard, and it's been like really hard lately to do updates, but I wanted to do an update on A Course of Wings and Ruin, so the ACOWAR. And okay, so now that I have time, like I just finished work, I just want to do like a quick little check-in. And again, this is a spoiler reading vlog, so I'm gonna just kind of talk about it, and I just feel like it's like actually easier to talk about it because it's a spoiler reading vlog, so I can kind of go like all in. I'm gonna be honest, like I actually really do, like I do like Sarah J Maas's writing style, and I'm not gonna lie, this has given me so much more respect for her and her writing, because it's my first time actually really picking up, it's actually my first time picking up her books. And I do understand like why this whole series is like hyped up, and I hope I don't get any shade or like hate for this, but I don't exactly see like, there's things about the series that I do love, and I can see why everybody's absolutely obsessed with it. But I think like the connection I have with wanting to find out like what's gonna happen is not there for me. And I don't know if it has to do with the book, or I don't know if it has to do with like just everything going on, because like I'm literally trying to like find, like we're in the process of moving, so I think that's just been clouding my like entire mind right now. So it's just really hard to just kind of think like, okay, so this is what I think truly about a book, because it's really hard. Like I'm the type of person when like things are just like crazy in my life, it's so hard for me to like really focus and get really invested into a book. But I do, like I strongly feel that the characters, the way they're developed in like this series, I understand why there's like so much merch about them, why everybody loves them, and I'm honestly just like a really understanding of like why everybody's obsessed with like Rhysand and like Feyre's like relationship, because it's so cute. Like it's just actually so cute. It's like different than most other fantasy romances, and I do have to admit it's like, oh, hold on. Morning guys, or like good afternoon. It's actually like 1 or 2 p.m. on Saturday, but I just wanted to do a really quick reading update. And yeah, so yesterday wow, my lips are so dry, but yesterday I got really far. I got like a good amount done of the audiobook of ACOWAR, and I'm on like chapter 64 right now. Honestly, all I know is that some like action happened, so like some war crap stuff happened. No offense, like war crap, but I was just like wasn't in the mood to like listen to that. But it like went through, and it was like actually kind of intense. I just feel like it would have been something I would have been more invested in if I was actually just reading the book physically. But I think because I was listening to the audiobook while packing and like getting all my things ready last night, I was literally packing till 3 a.m. last night and listening to the audiobook, so I got a lot of it done. But I think because I was listening to the audiobook, I couldn't get as invested into it as much as I would have liked. And yeah, so I don't know, like I don't know how I feel about this book, like honestly, because I don't know if it's like because I'm listening to the audiobook while I have so much things going on and I can't really get as attached to these characters and like what's going on as much as I would like to. Like I feel like they have the potential for me to actually get really attached to them, but I think because I'm listening to the audiobook and I'm kind of just like packing and doing all these things, it's really hard for me to actually really care about the political aspects that go into the book. But there is parts of it where I kind of like see, like I feel like it's like a drag and then it goes through and I'm like, wow, that was actually really interesting, like really intense. The part where the cereal died, that was actually so sad. I was not expecting that, and I honestly kind of liked the cereal in the book just because like every time they popped up there was always some new information that was brought about. But I swear, like the part where the Weaver ate Ianthe, I was like, I mean, she deserved it, but I was like, that's okay, that's kind of mean. But yeah, it was just like, there's a person walking outside, I don't want them to see me. Yeah, it's awkward. I mean, I'm not saying she deserved it. I mean, I don't know, in like a fiction way, yeah, she deserved it. Like she was a messed up character and she was like, she was a little shisty too, so I was like, okay, so that's how she went out. But I'm not gonna lie, I thought more was gonna unravel about her other than the fact that she was evil. Like it was kind of given that she was evil, but I just thought something else was gonna unravel. Like I don't know, I honestly kind of thought like maybe something was gonna unravel with her and Tamlin, and then you find out some truth about Tamlin. But I don't know if it's because I just never really cared for Tamlin in the beginning. But I don't know, the more I'm reading it, the more I read it physically, I notice I get really invested into it. But when I listen to the audiobook, I kind of just, it just kind of just goes by and I'm not really like knowing what exactly is going on. So I don't know if it's really the book's fault. I think it's me. But overall, like I really do like Sarah J Maas's writing. Obviously there's parts of it that I'm just kind of like, okay, like we've heard that enough. Like I saw a meme and someone was talking about how she keeps saying like how someone keeps talking about like her toes curling or she gave a vulgar gesture, which I assume is like her flipping off people. But I'm like, dang girl, like how many times are you gonna flip off people? And so yeah, I noticed like she's kind of repetitive about some of her things and like some of the things that she kind of just, I don't know, there's like just certain things I don't really like about her writing style. But the overall, like how she writes her plot and like unravels like the actual like romance of the story and the hidden truths of the characters, I actually really do like all the thought she put into it. So I really do like her writing style, and I wonder if like I do like this series a lot. Like I want to say a lot, I do like this series, but I think I like it more because I'm able to talk about the series with one of my friends because she just finished the series too. So like I'm able to like understand what all the memes are now, and I'm able to like see what all the references are now. So that's why like I really like it. But I think overall, in like a critiquing type of way, it's just not really exactly like, I like it, but I wouldn't say it's like my favorite series. But I do like all the like, I do see like why people are like obsessed with these characters and they get attached to them. Because honestly, the more I'm like reading it, the more I'm actually kind of getting attached to the other characters. I'm actually caring about what happens to them. Like Nesta, I'm actually starting to like her, and honestly I think I like her more than Farrah right now. I don't know if it's because like I liked Farrah in the beginning when she was like trying to do what she can for her family and like she wasn't having it. Like she was like, I don't know, I liked her more in the beginning. But for some reason, ever since she became Faye, I don't know if it's just like the way she acts with everybody. I'm not like a fan of like how she has been with everybody. I feel like I don't really get to understand her more as like a character, other than the fact that like now, like okay, like I like characters when they're like, I like characters when they are tough and like they know how to defend themselves, but they also are like realistic. Like they know that they have weaknesses and they know that they're not like perfect. And I feel like ever since she became a Fae, like maybe, I'm not trying to get hate for this, but I'm like, maybe she's like a little bit, I think she's too powerful. So like the way she talks and mess around people, it's a little bit too much. Like she's too comfortable. And I'm like, at the end of the day, yeah, they're there for you because you're the high lady, but it's also like, you just kind of met these people like not that long ago. So like, at least, I don't know, I just feel like the way she talks to them sometimes, like, I don't know, it's weird. I just can't really, she's just a character I'm not really crazy about right now. I want to care about her more, but I just don't. But I still like really like Rhysand's character. Lucien, I like Lucian's character a lot when I first read the books, but then I feel like his character kind of dimmed out throughout the books. Like, and I get it, like there's so much stuff going on, there's a war, he's not gonna be goofy and funny, but like he was like a way different character than how he is portrayed now. And like in the first book, I don't know, I took that really heavy breath, but in the first book he was actually like so funny, and then he was always messing around, and then in the third, like the second and third, he just kind of was just like, all serious, which I get it, like there's a lot of serious things going on, but then he like kind of lost his like characteristics that like you loved about him being Lucian. But I do catch myself liking Cassian a lot more. Like I like his character a lot, and I really like Amryn. Like she's such a cool like character. Also, I'm at the part where they're like going, like where she's kind of like trying to get the Baraxis on her side, which I thought was like really, really cool, because now I know that Baraxis is from this series, which I didn't know about. And I think that's like another aspect I really do like in like fantasy books, is like when there's like a creature that they try to befriend, or she might even have, like I think if that becomes like her character, like her like creature or whatever, I don't even know what I'm saying right now, but like if Baraxis becomes like hers, I think that'd be really, really cool, like a really cool thing to like kind of look forward to in the books. But when the serial died, I was really sad about that. Actually, I was like kind of shocked, because I was listening to an audiobook and then all I heard was she was talking to the serial and they were giving out information, and then all of a sudden she said that there was like black blood, and then I was like, wait, what? And then I started listening to it more and I realized, oh my gosh, the serial died. And then when like Anthony was starting, like when Anthony was eaten by the Weaver, I was like, man, things are getting serious right now. Like everything's getting really, really serious. So I really need to pay attention, because I was like packing up stuff and kind of moving. So I think that was like my fault. But I do kind of catch myself like going in waves. Like sometimes I'll kind of feel like, okay, it's kind of a drag. I don't really know what's going on. And then I kind of catch myself being like a little bored and just like trying to speed up the chapters pretty much. But then I catch myself actually, there's like little moments where it's like, oh man, it like pulls you back in again. So I really do think like it's just like a wave of me and my interest like towards the book so far. I don't know if it's just maybe this one, because this one literally is like mainly political based, like war based, and I like that, but I'm not like a huge fan of it. And I think I've noticed that when I read it physically, I'm just so much more interested in it than I am when I listen to the audiobook. But also I just don't have time to just like sit and just read chapters right now, because I am packing and I'm trying to like move. But yeah, that's like my update so far. Not really much other. Oh yeah, also if Hirion, if he is Lucian's dad, that's crazy. Like I was like, what? And he had an affair? It's just, yeah, she writes like really juicy stuff. Like it's like scandalous, like people are like cheating on each other, and I'm like, what? That's so sad, but it's so crazy. Like she tries to keep the story like dramatic, and you can tell, like, and I like it, but also there's like parts that I understand why some people aren't like fans of certain things. Like I don't know, I do like it. I think this is like definitely going to be another one where I'm gonna have to watch Carrie Can Read's videos and do like a plot breakdown to make sure I fully understand what I have read, because I kind of zoned out a lot. But that's my update so far. I'm really hoping I get this book done at least maybe sometime today. I'm still packing right now, but I'm not really in the mood to like listen to the audiobook right now. I actually kind of just want to play like YouTube videos in the background, just to kind of motivate myself to like kind of pack and like focus on it, because we applied for one of the houses and we're just waiting on the landlord, and it's just like trying to get everything together. So I don't even know for sure if we're gonna get it, but it's just like that whole like anxiety feeling, like when you're just waiting to find out if you got it or not, or if you should start continuing looking for more places. And like we're kind of on a time crunch now, so I'm just trying to like focus on like what I can do while trying to get some reading done, because I still want to be able to like get my videos like posted and stuff. But yeah, that's my update, and I'm hoping I can finish the book tonight. So if I do, I will for sure give you guys an update. And I'm hoping a lot of my updates aren't going to be like me looking without makeup, because a lot of them have been like that. But I don't have the energy in me right now to like do a full face of makeup just for reading updates. But I think that's all I have to say right now. So peace out. Okay, chapter 65 with Tamlin. Like, that's so sad. If something happens to him, like, I didn't really care for him, but I don't want anything bad to happen to him. So this is like the most anxious I felt throughout this whole like reading journey. But oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna finish packing, but yeah. Gosh, Mark like coming out at the end is like, that just made that honestly like one of my favorite parts of the whole book. This is like so cute, I'm not gonna lie, and I wasn't expecting that either, so that's super freaking cute. I'm like obsessed with that. I'm so in love with that. Okay, like the last 85% of this book, it's actually really, really good, and like the way everything's tying up together. And then I'm on chapter 84, going to 85 right now, and it's just like Moore's chapter. It's so freaking like it was so like cool to see like her uncovering her own story, and then also like seeing like how she feels for Azriel, but not like that, and then the fact that she just doesn't want to hurt him, but you can just tell like I don't know, it's just like I feel so bad for Azriel, but I also have a feeling that something like good is coming for him. But I'm just like, oh my gosh, like this is actually like really good. I think I'm gonna change my rating on this book, because I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really interested in it, but I think the last 85% of this book, or the last like 25% of this book is just like, oh my gosh, like I'm honestly like really liking it a lot. So, but also I thought Brax was gonna be more in this book, but I guess not. I don't know, maybe I missed it, but oh my gosh, that's crazy. This is like crazy, and I really like Moore too. I like her character a lot. Also, if I seem really tired, it's because I've been packing like all day, so I'm starting to get really sleepy. So, but yeah, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with this so far. I am in shock. I'm on chapter 73, like going to 74, and like I can't believe I even had some faith in Amryn. Like I don't know why I didn't think that someone could be like a betrayal, and Amryn ended up being that, and I was like, what the heck? Like how did I not suspect that whatsoever? Especially with like how like mysterious she was. And also, sorry, it's like messy because I've been packing all day, so a lot of stuff is like everywhere, but oh my gosh. And then also, okay, the part with the dad, I kind of knew that was gonna happen, unfortunately, because I accidentally ended up spoiling myself when I read ACOMAF, because I was like, where was this dad? I didn't know that the dad just was like far away and no one really knew. So I just thought like, wait, did he die? So I started Googling it. Like I was like, what happened to the dad in ACOMAF? And then of course it popped up as like him dying. I just didn't know when it was gonna happen. And so I was like, wait, what? And so I kind of have a feeling I already know what's gonna happen, unfortunately. But when it got to the part with the dad actually dying, but I like the fact that he created those boats and that the army for his daughter, that's actually like so freaking cute. I'm not gonna lie, that's like so freaking adorable. And then also freaking Nesta is like somewhat of a like, I like her character a lot. Like honestly, like the more I'm like starting to like read this series, I'm really liking Nesta. Like at first I didn't really care for her, and like they just seem like some spoiled sisters, but I think they have a reason to feel the way they do. And maybe I don't know exactly why yet, but Nesta is honestly like, I don't know, just like the fact that she also gained some of the Cauldron's powers. I might be wrong, I might be like misinterpreting this, but that's pretty cool. Like afterwards, when they snapped her dad's neck and then her eyes were like lit, and I don't know what she's about to unleash because I kind of stopped it just to record my reaction real quick. But yeah, I am actually probably going to end my reading vlog either tonight or tomorrow, like my final thoughts. But if I end it tonight, I just wanted to do like a quick wrap up and just say I am so sorry if this reading vlog is not aesthetic and they're really sporadic, because I was reading like ACOMAF and then all of a sudden I was reading ACOWAR. I never really transitioned into it. I just wanted to be able to film like whenever I was able to film, and still kind of just keep up with my content and keep up with like my reading updates, because I need to still talk about this, like these books. But I'm debating about, I think the next one's like the little blue book, the like, I forgot what the name of it, so I'll just pop it up right here. But since that book is small, I think I can just probably finish that one. But for A Court of Silver, Mist and Flame, or the very last one, I'm thinking of actually picking up 2 books at the same time. Not that I don't like this series, I feel like I am like ready to kind of be out of this world for a little bit, and like I've been kind of in this like drive to read like a thriller or even some corny romance. So I'm thinking about like picking up like 2 books at the same time, which would be The Court of Silver Flames, I think that's what it's called, and then maybe another book, just like reading simultaneously. Just because like sometimes I feel like for this one, the ACOWAR, it's kind of hard for me to like read right before bed just because it's so actiony. And as I was like getting ready for bed and I was doing my skincare, I was just listening to ACOWAR, and that's when I got up to like chapter 74, so I'm like almost there. But tonight it's like 11:35 p.m. right now, and I do have work in the morning. Well, I work at 10:30, which is not that bad, but I wanted to stay up tonight and kind of just start editing these clips. So yeah, that might be like my final thoughts for now. So again, I'm sorry if like this reading vlog is really messy. I didn't end up getting to finish it, but seeing how tomorrow's gonna be after work, I'm probably gonna just be kind of busy. So because we have a lot to do this week, and then also I have like a wedding dinner to go to this week, so I just have a lot to do for that, and prep for that, as well as like trying to pack. And yeah, so I just want to apologize in advance. And honestly, if you guys are watching this, like watching these clips in this reading vlog, I'm honestly so thankful, because this is not aesthetic whatsoever and it's really messy. And honestly, for a while, until I finally get transitioned and like settled into my new place, it might kind of be kind of messy like this, but regardless of not, like some of the booktubers or like reading vlogs I watch, they're not always like aesthetic. They're just more like, I like the types that are just more natural and like they just happen, like they just kind of feel like you're talking to a friend or like you're FaceTiming me. So I actually like these type of like reading vlogs, so I hope you guys enjoyed this one because I like them. I feel like they're a lot more natural, they're a lot more like comfortable and realistic. And although the aesthetic ones are really nice too, like those are realistic as well, but yeah, these just feel a lot more comfortable. And like literally my hair's wet and it's up in a turban and I have like my night serum all over my face and no makeup on. I don't have my glasses on right now. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading vlog. If I do end it here, I just want to say thank you so much. And honestly, for a while, like I said, my reading vlogs are probably going to be like this until I finally get settled. Fingers crossed that we hear from our landlord that we applied for. That's like another update that has nothing to do with this reading vlog, but it did happen in this reading vlog. Tomorrow's Monday, so I'm like really hoping that it is in the cards for us and we end up finding and getting this home. But if not, then it is what it is, and I just know that like we'll see whatever, like where fate takes us. But I am honestly just still trying to read as much as I can. So audiobooks honestly might be my like friend for quite a while, even if I don't want to do them. They're just the easiest things and the easiest way to get done. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading vlog, and if this is the last clip I film, yeah, I didn't really get to finish the book here, but I still am enjoying it regardless. I do have to admit, there was parts of this one that I was like, oh my gosh, like I just feel like it was going on forever. Like it's just like I don't even know what half things were happening. I didn't know what was happening. But as I was reading it, like I kind of feel like if I read it physically, I honestly feel like I'd really like this book. So I think this is a series I'm gonna eventually come back to and reread again, because I have a feeling I'd really like it if I reread it like physically, which I have like here and there, but not as much as I would like to. So, but there's that. I think I'm gonna end it here, and if not, I'll see you guys tomorrow. But thank you so much again for watching, and have a good night.